field behind the stage, and that's going to happen after the stunt show.
Oh, wow. Hats.
We got market stalls,
Fire
trailers,
engine.
gunfire, alpacas, miniature steam engines, large steam engines, diggers. So much for you to see this morning. We hope you're going to have a fantastic time with you here at Willow Fields. And later on the stage, we've got some live music coming on about midday.
Well, I'm not interested in that. I'm interested in where this Merlin engine is.
Don't forget tonight we're watching the football, 5 o'clock, England, on the big screen behind me. If you fancy watching England play, have 2 beers with us. Nice afternoon.
Dead people. Wild West thing. Which engine? I'm not seeing that's that engine. I think it's that engine. Where is that engine? Lots of military things. Guns. Okay, military things. Lots of military things. Well, this is already a reenacting things. How old is that one? It hasn't got an age. It's not got an age. That's got an age. That's an age.
Yeah.
Not falling for this one. That might be a Jeep, or it might not be. More reenacting. Got a tripod line up mine. What a lot of military things. Never seen one of those before. Oh, interesting. Oh, that's what he fires. More military things. A ring. If I knew anything about history, I'd know what the significance of 1373 is, but I don't.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Willow Fields. It's 11 o'clock. We're just about to do the Merlin engine demonstration. That's live behind the stage. And in the bottom field, we are going to be doing the tractor pulling with a 4x4 miniature sledge pull. So that's in the bottom field behind the stage. Go right to the very back. But the Merlin engine is about to fire up, and boy, you will hear it.
Well, he said that.
What's your game? What's your game, sunshine? What are you doing here?
I'm now walking around filming things, like me.
ladies and gentlemen, at 11:30 today in the display arena, we have got the Shoot 'em Up Western Show, lads and ladies. That's going to be happening in the display arena at 11:30.
That PA fella's annoying. Food and
at 12 o'clock today, we've got a live music on the stage, and don't forget we've got the football on the big screen tonight at 5 o'clock.
I think I'll FEC 10. That looks like a change. Go to the generator. Oh, it's at 385. Oh wow. That's really lodgings. That's a Crossley. Oil engine, gas engine. I was doing that before. Dave Lawrence. With an Atkinson Defender Cleaners. Membership 1970. Oh, safety engine. Truck, obviously. Stationary engine. Monster PM. Stationary engine driving pump. Western Homes and made in Lincoln. It is. 1940.
This is the garden tractor sledge. Now out in the likes of Germany, Holland and America, tractor pulling is massive. They love it. Not so much here in the UK. There's a few tractor pulling arenas up and down. The newest one is at Emily Moore in Huddersfield. They have a couple of meets every year where the big boys get involved. We're only playing active with this job. So two classes here. We've got the garden tractor variant and then the vintage tractor variant. If you like what you see and you'd like to get involved with the bigger stuff, just pop into Google Emily Moore tractor and you can see their meetings that go on there.
Hey, Harry Potter. Hey, the famous one.
Very strong vehicle. It's only belt driven and still there, capable of dragging. What's that? We reckon about 300 kilos there. Once we'd all got on, it was still going. And that's a dead weight, not a rolling weight. It's like dragging a rock. A fantastic effort there on the little Westwood. Amy's got a little Rover Ferguson at the bottom. In there is a 1.8 litre petrol engine. It was designed to go with the standard platform. It was modified with the little Rover Ferguson. This particular tractor has been modified so it runs on tractor bit right now. It's a bit of a crossover between petrol and diesel in there. You know it? We've got the ball and Husky going to have a go next, I think. The ball is an American company. You think America big, everything's big in America, but no, they make little tractors as well. Doing that, Rick will explain how a larger sledge works. On here with 1 ton of water, 1,000 litres of water. It will take a few years to work out what 1 litre of water weighs. That's got an IBC, that tank there. We've got a diesel engine at the bottom here, that was sourced from an old dumper, wheel drive dumper from the 1960s. And all that does is charge this battery that's on the top. The battery operates a hydraulic system which raises and lowers the sledge. It's been a few years since I've climbed up on this thing. Down. That gives us maximum resistance. You can drop it down so that they go completely to the floor. Apply the brakes to the sledges to provide maximum resistance. We'll raise it back up again. The belly of the sled. Raise it off providing the least resistance for our tractor. Off with the least resistance. Further down the runway we go. Drop the belly of that sled down and we apply the brakes to the sled, to the axle. Also, it's a really powerful tractor. We can put chains underneath here and also we can put more tanks on. Yesterday we put the squad up, we had all 4 water tanks on. So 4 tons of water on here. However, we dropped it down a little bit today because the little brake Ferguson was struggling. Joined us. Consists of a domestic radiator with an airframe bolted on the front. Our driver bundles us down the runway and we throw bags on as he goes. So we set off, got about 100 kilos, sorry, got about 50 kilos on there. There we go, 75. Okay, loving it. 175. Back down to 100, 125, 150, 175. Pull out the equipment. it into the ground. We've stopped him. Stopped him. What were we on there? I lost count. About 250 kilos. Something like that. Doing it for there. I'm going to put the little grey Fergie on the big sledge now. There's not really a plan here, we're just kind of going ad hoc. If you're just showing us what we're doing the vintage tractor pulling. I don't want to show you just see the tractor's part, but yeah, give you the opportunity so that you can see it working, see it doing something. operating for another 15 minutes or so. Electric hybrid. Well, diesel engine and electric, so I only need to charge the batteries in order to operate the hydraulic system. I will just say, and this is true, this uses less than a pint of diesel every year. Well, Ferguson, once again, got yokes up. I believe we're going to have a couple of passes with the garden tractor as well. And we've also managed to commandeer the little Ford. He's going to have a go too.
Slowly. That is a alien portrait. Borneo Company. I'm taking a photograph of it. Very nice, very shiny. That looks like fine, it is a fire engine. Oh, we need the registration, don't we? I can't look it up. CT8727. It's a Fowler. 20 3/4 ton Fowler. Compound engine. Look at that. Awesome. Here's two in one shot. There's your big, that's all the big steam that we didn't see. There's the aeroplane that we saw earlier. That was just a zero PA system.
Hey drivers, seatbelts on the small children, press your pedal, turn your steering wheel slowly drivers. One way around the track please, one way around the track. Just pull the lap bars down please mate. Just pull the lap bar down.
Around it.
Just pull the lap bar down. Hello, man with the lap hat on, just pull that lap bar down. Thank you. Push your pedal and turn your steering wheel slowly drivers. One way around the track please.
Oh, he's got all the gates in there as well.
Let's go on the end please. One way down the track, please, drivers. One way down the track. No more bumping.
Of course. Detachable wings, otherwise it wouldn't fit down the road. Static port keep clear. Oh, that's warm. Rear side wheel. Battery access. Broke a bit, that must be where it crashed.
Keep your foot on the pedal at all times, drivers. Pound the pedal, lock down hard. Keep turning the steering wheel till the car goes forward, drivers. One way around the track, please. One way around the track. Keep your foot on the pedal at all times. Turn the steering wheel slowly till the car goes forwards.
Tell me what this is. How is it?
Keep your foot on the pedal, drivers. Turn the steering wheel till the car goes forward. Keep turning the wheel till the car goes forward, drivers. Keep turning the steering wheel till the car goes forward. Keep turning the steering wheel till the car goes forward. Steer away from the other car that takes you.
That's not the traditional phone number, is it?
Last option to come on the train because
Me and Heather
Heather and
are.
Abby are coming on it, and so's Austin.
Giraffe. Tug. Where's it? Windscreen, 2 seats there. Delivery bike, another delivery bike over there. Delivery bike, lots of delivery bikes. Still selling things. You think you've seen everything, you haven't seen everything. You're acting something, yeah? You're acting something. that a Honda? It's a gold one. No. Zoomed in. Can't that for an amazing amount of stuff to sit outside on. Wow. I'll say wow. Disc brakes. The two-wheel version. Goldwyn bikes and trikes. There we go. These dog pod. And another one that you've never seen before, now I've seen two. Good advice. Could well be. Oh, it's an X-Ridge. Oh, an X-Ridge. Oh, that's a Chevrolet 3100. You can look inside. Yep. Bike on the back. We need to look at them yet. And you've got a Morris Minor. Series engine, doggy. Still doing what it is doing. Going rusty, see? Ferguson. That's not grey, it's red. Bad. Ford 4610. And so it looks like Ferguson. Same thing on it. I think it is. Say it, I think it is. Very nice field marshal. Small tractors, big tractors. Zeta 5211. Fordson. I've got them. Yard Caterpillar. Amazing thing on it. Lots of pedals, lots of levers. Big old battery. And I think something or other on the back as well. And hire. You can hire it. Maybe once you could hire it. Very yellow. Ferguson 30. Red. White red. Guessing that's a 1957 then. And behind it, Fordson Major Diesel. The noise you hear behind me is that. we get down the monster truck.
See you later.
Savage. There you found the train. It's all zoomed in. Oh, no, then you see something you've never seen before. You've never seen a aeroplane engine with a miniature plough. Volvo FH16. Lots of wheels. Next to it you've got a registered the RF. All the way from York, you're in Yorkshire now, Nottinghamshire. The RF EC10. Next to a DAF which has probably had tractors on it. 2005 DAF LF. Oh, I guess that's had tractors on it. Yeah. Beaver tail. tractor there. There's 3. Oh, it's just that. So, Monaco Cayman. 5.9 Cummins diesel, in the back like a modern pig. Oh yeah. Like his real age is at mid-90s, David. Well, I didn't notice about that Volvo, it's got a massive box on the back. I bet this one's had tractors on it as well. It's an 8153. Is it a man? It is a man. A man at 7.5 ton or 8 ton. Look at that compared to the size of the Cayman Monaco thing. Now that looks like a conversion. It is, isn't it? A Daniel Elise. Converted. Ah. We even retained the original kiddie box that we got. Based on this automatic. Quite correct, it is indeed. It's got less than 8 seats in it. Really good look at that. Really good look at this generator. Sidecar. Anyway on it. What was that one? That one is a 1953. There's 150, yeah, it's got a radio.
fired through Rover Armour piercing round, AP round, or HP round, which was high explosives. So it was used for taking out tanks, bunkers, trucks, blowing the Germans off of over their heads, basically. Bazooka 2, firing ready. Right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your time. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned some bobs. If you want to come and visit us over at the Sycamore War Camp, come and see us, and if you've got any questions, I hope we can answer them for you.
So give them a wave as they go by. And what we're going to do, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to start straight on with the show, and we will get introduced to everything. So the first thing I'm going to do, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to just give these I'm just going to walk myself over here to the quad, and hopefully which is just down the road, not too far at all. And this is the most local show that I've ever done. Hello guys, how you doing? Now when I started in Stunt, guys, in the 80s, what I used to do is I used to do exactly what Jordan is doing there, okay? And it's a little bit of two-wheel driving. Look at Adam there doing a few little wheelies as well. So what you do there in quad is you get the quad, you come to the side, you flick it, you give it some gas, and you just drive and get it nicely balanced up on the two wheels, which is not easy in an arena which is a little bit bumpy as it is here on this one. So what we do is we go that is so bumpy, this arena, you wouldn't believe. And what we do is we'll try and keep this nicely balanced up on the wheel, down into second gear, and what we'll try and do is give you a little wave as we go by. There we go. Just a very, very little wave, okay? Now I'm actually struggling in the mornings with a really, really bad shoulder, and this is causing me a little bit in pain. I'm not to worry. I'm not going to use it. I'm going to go over the corner here, and I'm just going to slow down, play the corner, and say that's enough for the fat boy. Well off now. There you go, monkey boy. Take that. Right, thank you. Right, ladies and gentlemen, so as I say, my name is Mark Stanage. And ladies and gentlemen, I've just become very, very nervous because I've been doing stunt work for and my dad lives somewhere else. I've just spotted my dad in the crowd. He's only ever seen me perform maybe twice in the last 40 years because he absolutely hates seeing what I do. So, my dad's here. I'm going to do my very best not to kill myself. Okay? Some noise for Stu. point there also as he just hits that raft, right. Now ladies and gentlemen, there is a few you around this arena today now, it's afternoon show, so remember the more noise you make, hopefully the bigger and better jumps these boys will do as the show goes on. So Stuart Shaw just in the corner there, revving that CRF 450 bike, just about to hit the ramp, and floats nicely over, and gets him away. Right, nice jump in there from Stuart. Followed by Adam Haxton's ex-British ex-world champion at Speedway. So that guy, he'll be 27 years old, has been around and done quite a lot of riding over the years. Right, so here comes the boys again, both together, hopefully both bikes in the air at the same time. And they're pulling a little wheelie, Stuart having a little bit to see what he is. Let's have it, make some noise! Right, there we go. And I'm just popping a little wheelie on the rocker yet again. So this time we're going to try something a little bit different for these guys. It's hopefully at the exact same time as the boys go over the top of the ramp. We're going to have Jordan there on the quad, and we're going to have Brian on the Jeep. Right, so when you're ready, Brian. So Brian will setting off, and hopefully Brian will get under the ramp at the very same time as Stuart goes over the top. Is he going to get there? Yeah, just about made it. Whoa, pitching and turning. Boy, driving things in there. Jordan, just about getting it outside. 20 minutes push up here. Stunt. Go a little bit faster, monkey boy! Now ladies and gentlemen, a lot of you might recognise that guy driving the Jeep. That's Brian Cooper. He used to own the White Hart in West Stockwood, and he probably knows a lot of you guys because he's probably barred you, okay, at one time or another, because he used to bar everybody so he didn't have to serve beer because he was too lazy. Right, here we go. So Brian's on his way, kicking up the mud for Jordan behind him. Timing is a little bit better. Make some noise for the boys! There we go, ladies and gentlemen, so we've got Stuart Shaw and we've got Jordan Pearson. Once again, guys, I really do apologise for this cost as we go round, but unfortunately there's not a great deal we can do about it at the moment. Right then. Adam! You're supposed to be sat on the bike. You know what? And he works in the TV and film industry, and that's the best we can get. Come on. I'm only kidding. As I say, ladies and gentlemen, Adam McStan's here. He's training to be on the British Stunt Register. He's actually working tomorrow in some project I'm not allowed to talk about, but he has worked on some of the big blockbuster films. Him and his partner, Katie Bullock, who is not here today, unfortunately. She's out working on a film somewhere. Right, what are we doing next? Right, ladies and gentlemen, I've got something a little bit different for you. Now then, you saw that quad that Jordan was riding on earlier, yes? Now I know you're thinking to yourself, was that my neighbour? It's my next door neighbour, isn't it? Now I need to apologise to those guys there because we have a little bit of land where I live at home and we practice all the time, and those guys must get fed up. They must get fed up. Right, ladies and gentlemen, so here we've got Stuart Shaw on the quad. Now then guys, I know what you're thinking, Mark, why on earth would you have a roll cage on a quad and seat belts? Well, what's going to happen, ladies and gentlemen, you guys out there are going to shout and scream as loud as you can, okay? What Stuart's going to do, he's going to pop a wheelie, he's going to pull the front brake as hard as he can, you guys are going to scream and shout as much as you can, he's then going to slam his foot onto the back brake, and that quad, hopefully, is going to roll over. If you guys don't shout loud enough, he's going to end up on his side. Okay, and get hurt and go to hospital, and it'll all be your fault. Okay? Right, we got that clear. Right, Stuart, when you're ready. Right, so here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Stuart is on the quad, up in the air, spins his shouts, and over he goes. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Stuart Shaw. Oh, he absolutely loves it. Is he going to get another one? Oh, he's not quite good fast enough. He was willing it over. And this stalls it. What he needs to do, ladies and gentlemen, he needs to actually learn to ride a bike and be a lot better. I think he's going to try it one more time down this edge. So remember guys, as it goes past So ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together and make some noise for Stuart Shaw! You see what happened there? He actually went for one bar. He nearly went onto his side. So at the moment, he may need some clean underwear. So if anybody's got some underwear, male or female, he doesn't care. He'll wear them, okay? There he goes, look.
Self-filming stuff. Let's do that again. Too zoomed in.
I don't know. Orange tunes, amazing.
Into the back of the truck there, and he's going to get himself changed. And what we're going to do is we're going to bring these trikes in, and we're going to get Adam Extens, ladies and gentlemen, to do a few jumps for you over these trikes. Now then, once again, to the little stories you guys make to how far this man will jump these trikes, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to move this out of the way. Right, so I'm just going to move this jeep out of the way just for a second while Adam just pops a few little wheelies while she's just getting the jeeps in place, the trikes in place. Now, as I say, ladies and gentlemen, Adam Extens on the motorbike is a former championship rider at motocross, also speedway and trials bike riding also, so he's done all sorts of bike riding over the years. So that is the two trikes, so let's get a big round of applause. Then what happens with the bike, it comes over the ramp and it just rocks like a spring, okay? And these guys much prefer to jump a lot bigger. Adam would be more happy jumping 120 foot over the ramp than what he would do jumping this 15, 20 foot, okay? Because although it's a bigger jump and you go a lot higher, the landing tends to be a little bit smoother, believe it or not, okay? Right, so that looks like there's 3 trikes there under the ramp. So once the old guy gets up there and wobbles away. Oh dear, you weren't supposed to hear that. Somebody get that runners in the face. And here we go, so Adam will just roll that round and just go over there. Right, let's get the next one in. That will be the distance of 4. So Brian's keeping there just a little bit, this nicely lined up for these guys to float over the top. Whoop, and they twisted the ankle. So once again, Adam is here. Ready, coming towards the ramp, on the bottom of the wheelie, it's a ramp to the wheelie. There's another right under this ramp. So ladies and gentlemen, it looks like we've got this trike and one more left, is that correct? I don't know if one of the guys in the corner can give me a thumbs up there. How many trikes have we got left? Just the one? Yeah, just after this one. So what we're going to do, ladies and gentlemen, is going to get that nice and close, okay? These bikes are worth a few quid. The last thing we want to do is have Adam Extens legs on the top, getting it all mangled up. There we go, so we're just going to get the truck rider out the way. So here comes Adam Extens. give away for nothing, right? Now, ladies and gentlemen, we don't have it over the next, okay? There's something that a sportsman living in Yorkshire would normally not say, right? Nothing, right? So, 40 years I've been blowing myself up. 40 years I've been because I want to get my leg to this moment where I'm going to give something for nothing to the person around this arena shouts the loudest, okay? So ladies and gentlemen, if you would like a free Stockholm International t-shirt, make some noise! Guys, you know what? You know what just happened? You know how around you were, okay? Then all of a sudden, as soon as it stopped to go into that little line, you could hear a mouse walking around the field, honestly. It stopped dead, alright? So ladies and gentlemen, now you know how noisy it can be when you get something for nothing. There we go. I'm going to give you some free entertainment. I'm going to get my friend here, Adam, who's going to risk his life and live for your entertainment only. Well, the builders here as well. So the neighbour, the builder, the dad, God, who else is going to come and knows me? So, for your entertainment only, I'm going to get my friend here to risk his life and limb for your entertainment free of charge. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you would like some free entertainment, make some noise! So just have a look at these guys as they go around like everything absolutely spectacular. Right guys, now guys, this is a very important part of the show, okay, because we are moving on to our very last stunt. And now it takes us a minute or two to set it up. So I think Adam may just come out of his bed and do a few little wheelies for you, just whilst we take a few minutes to set this up, okay? But before I do this, I would just like everybody around the ring just to give me a little wave. Stand on this side. Alright, little wave. There we go. That's it, give me a little wave all the way around, okay? Right guys, there we go. So that tells me that everybody around this arena can hear me, okay? So guys, if anybody around this arena has already thought something, like the aid of like, loud noise.
Park. And you walk around the corner and look what's there. Green tractor in the hedge. Zooming in. With the Perkins engine because you've got the symbol on the front. And you've got what looks like a Ford Model 8. Which isn't, it's a Delarge, whatever that is, and a come on furious driving. What model of car is that? It's a Ford V8 pursuit vehicle, 4.6 litre police interceptor, everything on it, badges, got all that in there. Donuts, why not? It's a police interceptor. Wow. Even to the number plate, look at that. Maybe yellow students. That's got diesel written all over it. Fordson tractor. Always got to look at the back. Interesting bits at the back. ETB 719, so that one's pre-1960s. Very old. I bet you can still start. Oh, that's the car park bit.